I'm Brianna.
Standing in the boardroom of Horizon Tech, a company I once helped build from scratch, I feel a mix of anger and determination. The room falls into a heavy silence as I reveal the truth about the financial fraud and hidden shares. Across the table, Dylan, my ex-husband and the former CEO, looks pale and shaken. His new assistant, Chloe, sits beside him, her eyes wide with fear. It all started when I met Dylan at a healthcare technology conference. I was fresh out of business school, full of dreams and ambition. Dylan was charismatic and passionate about his vision for Horizon Tech, a startup aiming to revolutionize medical data security. I was immediately drawn to his energy and ideas, and within a few months, we were married. My parents, hard, working entrepreneurs, left me a substantial inheritance after their sudden passing. Without hesitation, I invested the entire amount into Horizon Tech, believing we were building a future together. In the early days, I was not just an investor but also a key decision maker. I hired the first employees, designed the company's branding, and signed the lease for our office space. As the company grew, Dylan started to distance himself from me. Chloe, a young and ambitious assistant, joined the team. At first, I thought it was just a normal business relationship, but the late-night meetings and secret looks between them made me suspicious. I decided to dig deeper. I hired my old classmate, Lily, a sharp and honest lawyer, to investigate the company's finances. She discovered a series of shady transactions involving a shell company called Nova Holdings. It turned out that Dylan was funneling money into offshore accounts, trying to cut me out of the company I helped build. I bided my time, gathering evidence and waiting for the right moment. When I found an email where Dylan discussed how to remove me from the equity, I knew it was time to act. The night before the board meeting, I sat in my hotel room, looking at the city lights. I opened my laptop and reviewed all the evidence I had collected. Each file was a piece of the puzzle that would expose Dylan's betrayal. The next morning, I walked into the boardroom with confidence. The board members were shocked to see me, but I was determined to reclaim what was rightfully mine. I presented the evidence, showing the initial investment contract, internal meeting notes, and the suspicious transactions. Dylan tried to defend himself, but his words fell flat. The board was stunned. They realized that Horizon Tech was on the verge of a major scandal. The IPO was postponed, and an independent audit was launched. Dylan was suspended from his role, and the SEC got involved. A few days later, Chloe reached out to me. She was remorseful and wanted to cooperate. She provided me with a hard drive full of emails and messages between her and Dylan, further solidifying the case against him. In just a few weeks, Dylan went from a tech superstar to a pariah in the business world. And me? I felt a sense of relief. I was appointed as the executive chairperson of Horizon Tech, tasked with restoring the company's reputation and ensuring its future success. I started by implementing strict transparency policies, hiring a new CFO, and restructuring the legal team. The company slowly regained its footing, and the media began to praise my leadership. One day, I received a letter from Dylan. In it, he apologized for his actions and admitted that he had underestimated me. I didn't feel angry or vengeful. I just felt that he finally saw the truth. 3 months later, Horizon Tech Re entered the market with a new motto: trust is the foundation of innovation. I didn't care about the titles or the media attention. All I cared about was that I was doing what I believed in, and I was no longer living in anyone's shadow. Looking back, I realized that betrayal can be a powerful motivator. It taught me to be strong, to fight for what's right, and to never let anyone take advantage of me. I've risen from the ashes, and I'm ready to lead Horizon Tech into a new era.